Hi everyone, we have already seen and read the story the last lesson, and we have done it. Let's begin a little of poetry as well. So we'll start a thing of beauty. Uh, I would like to brief you about this poem. Actually, this is not the complete poem. This is the part of a longer poem composed by John Keats, and the poem is Endymion. This is only a little portion which is taken over here. So let's get to know about the Endymion, the complete poem which has been composed by John Keats. Here in this poem, there is a story behind that the there used to be one shepherd used to live on a mountain called Latmus, and he fell in love with Cynthia, the moon goddess, and to seek her out and to find her out, he roamed throughout the world in the deep seas, the oceans, the mountains, the forests, and he felt that beauty. So, in this poem, A Thing of Beauty, the gist of the poem is that all the beautiful things and objects which we are surrounded by, like the sun, the moon, the stars, the beautiful things, all the great deeds of noble nature, all the good human beings and their gestures of love and happiness, it motivates us to live and exist on this planet. He says that all the beautiful things and all the beautiful objects of this world gives us a deep inner sense of joy and happiness, and because of that we try to live every day. He draws a parallel between the world of misery and the world of beauty and happiness. He says that human beings are surrounded by happiness and joy, and as well as with suffering and pain. But he says that all our miseries, pain, and suffering that is overshadowed by happiness and joy, and because of that, every human being wants to live. Nobody wants to say bye to this world, and this is the deep impression of beautiful things. One by one, he gives a lot of example, like the sun, the moon, the stars, the daffodils, the green trees. He has just counted, he has just given a few examples, but if we see and look around, we find a lot of joy and happiness around us, and because of that everybody is living on this planet. The kindness, the virtues, the love of our parents, the love of our friends, and because of that we want to live in this planet. So let's begin the poem, and we'll be seeing stanza wise, and it is very notable that the poem is divided into 4 or 5 stanzas. So before counting, enumerating the happiness and joy, he starts saying the benefits of the beautiful things and objects, and then he says what is the impression of all those things upon our mind and soul, as if a salesman comes to our door and he start telling the benefits of the thing he is going to sell us. and later on he says about the name of that particular thing. So this is to catch the attention of the reader, and this is very noteworthy over here. Though kids live only a short period of time, but he composed such poems which are still difficult for the scholars to interpret. So people are interpreting this poem according to their own perception and convenience, but the real meaning, the real sense of the poem is that all the things of happiness, joy, and beauty, they are forever and ever. And because of the beauty and happiness and joy, everybody on this planet lives day after day. Nobody wants to die, and that is the simple reason of our existence on this planet. And he takes an example of a garland, that in a garland, one after another, a flower is wreathed, and then it becomes a big garland. In the same manner, every human being is just like a flower, and then it is woven together and it becomes a big garland. It suggests the unity of this universe. And he says the bondage is just the beauty of this planet.